Someone left a comment. They were waiting for Tlapalli to come to Z. That was enough for me to start this new project. Z is a different editor. Fast, focused, written in Rust. It has a very clear point of view about what an editor should be. And it also has its own way of doing themes, its own format, its own conventions. I wasn't a Z user, but someone who was wanted Tlapalli there. The first thing I ran into was structural. In VS Code, every theme variant is its own file. Tlapalli has 16 variants, so that's 16 files. In Z, the whole family lives in one JSON file, one themes array, everything inside. That's not a problem, it's just a different philosophy. The harder part was the keys. VS Code names things by component. Sidebar.background, editor widget.background, tab.active.background, you get the idea. Z names things by meaning. Panel.background, elevated surface.background, tab.active.background, and so on and so forth. You can't just rename them. You have to understand what each one is trying to say and find its equivalent in the other language. So the AI and I built a translation layer, a map from every VS Code key to its nearest Z equivalent. The pipeline ended up being 3 commands. First, generate the themes from the VS Code originals. Then, install them locally to retest. And finally, copy them to the Z extension repo when ready. The local install was my favorite part. You drop a file into a folder and Z picks it up automatically. No restart, no reload, just there. But there was something else bothering me. I'm not a Z user. I don't know what their community expects from a theme. I didn't know if my color decisions would feel right to someone who actually uses this editor every day. So I iterated back and forth with my trusty clanker using Z's official theme builder to preview changes, tweaking until I felt ready enough. Z requires extensions to live in a separate repository, so I created one. Set up the same release automation I already had for VS Code, with little tweaks here and there, and opened the PR. I'd seen other extensions wait weeks to get merged. Mine merged relatively fast. No comments from the maintainers, and in that silence, I sort of felt relieved. Tlapalli is now available for Z. All 16 themes, dark and light. Same gems, same names, same idea. Just a different home. One comment started all of this. I didn't want to say no, and somewhere in the process of building something for a community that isn't mine, I got a little bit won over. Z is fast in a way that stays with you. I'm still a VS Code user, but I understand now why someone would wait for their theme to arrive there. You can find Tlapalli for Z in the Z extension store. If you're on VS Code, it's still on the Marketplace and open VSX Registry. And you can see all the themes at tlapalli.axel.dev. Thanks for watching.